Hi everyone, welcome to our new 3-part series on panel shop processes with Tristan and TK. In this series, we'll be going through the do's and don'ts of each process in the panel shop. This episode will cover the first few steps of preparing a panel for painting.
And guys, make sure you follow these steps to ensure that you get a perfect feather edging.
The first step is always safety. So TK, where's your apron, bro? Come on.
Thanks for the airdrop. Let me just put it on.
Don't forget your gloves either.
Here's my apron.
Alright, standard PPE consists of a dust mask, gloves and an apron to protect your clothes.
That's right.
The second step is to clean the panel.
What are we going to use to clean the panels today?
So the best thing to use to clean the panel is either a degreaser or the pre-cleaner prescribed by your paint supplier, and then you're going to need a Bluetex cloth just to wipe down the panel. Spray some there. Sweet, thank you. And we just spray on the panel.
Why is it so important to clean our panels?
It's basically just to avoid contamination. You don't want to start sanding the paint down and infusing any grease or dirt that's on top of the panel with the panel itself while you're busy sanding. So the next step is to do some paint stripping. So the best products for that is a P60 coarse cut disc and a polisher.
So why exactly do we have to use a P60?
Well, P60 will give you the perfect area for the body filler. If you use the lower grits, it might damage the panel. And if you use the higher grits like a P150 or a P320, you might heat up the panel too much, cause it to warp or do something that you don't want it to do.
Okay. Like your waviness?
Yes, yeah, like waves or making bubbles because the panel has gotten too hot with you spending too much time with the polisher over it.
Okay. And I also heard you mentioning polisher. So this polisher, this tool can also be used for polishing and paint stripping.
At Bulldog, we've got the different backup pads. So as you can see, this one is meant to adapt for either a gold disc or a coarse cut disc. And with the correct adapter, you can put on a mop for polishing.
Okay, no, that's perfect.
Cool.
Where's your mop?
Oh, safety first, guys. Safety first. Thanks, TK. Thank you.
We want to move in one direction just to make sure we minimize the amount of heat we getting on the panel. So
okay.
The machine has to move in one direction all the time.
Okay, and that's the same as the previous step to prevent like waves or warping of the panel.
That's right. That's
all right. Awesome stuff. Yeah, see why it's so important to wear your dust mask and your apron. Oh, my clothes would look like I do now. Okay. The next step after cleaning is to do the feather edging. So we're going to need a 5mm orbital sander and a P80 gold disc. So TK, why is it important to feather edge?
Okay, so the reason why we feather edge mainly is to remove this sharp edge around our finish and just to create an even smooth level surface so that when we apply our filler, everything will be nice and like on the same level.
Okay, and I've seen like a sponge, I think they call it an interface pad, yes, that fits in between this. Why do we not use it on the step?
All right, so mainly for feather edging, that's before body filler. We want our gold disc to be as aggressive as possible. Usually when you put an interface pad, it becomes a little bit finer. It gives you more of a finer scratch. And on this specific process, we need to try and go as aggressive as you can. That's why we have to remove the interface pad.
Understand. Okay, thank you. So I feel the panel is nice and smooth and I don't feel any edging. And I'm sure that that's why we further edge, so we don't feel or see the outline of where we paint stripped after we apply primer. Am I correct?
That's right. So just like you said, the more level it is, the more easier it will be to shape our body filler. It will be easier for our body filler just to take the same straight level, which help us, to get the perfect finish that we're going to be looking for.
Awesome. The final step for this episode is to clean the panel once again.
Okay, why do we have to clean it again?
So in the next episode, we'll be covering body filler application. So it is important to clean the surface of any dust or anything like that. You don't want to get caught between the body filler and the panel. It'll start to chip away and that's not what you want.
Okay.
Yes.
No, that's good.
So now the panel has been properly cleaned. What is the next step, okay?
Okay, so the next step will be application of body filler and shaping of the body filler.
Okay, that'll have to wait for now. You guys can catch that on the next episode.
So make sure to hit the like and subscribe button not to miss out on the next one.
Catch us next Friday at 6 p.m. for the next episode. And don't forget your PPE.